Hello students, welcome again in our online study class. This is our third video on the second lesson, Europe and India. And in the last video, we learned about the geographical discoveries, about the different sailors expedition, and finally who come to Indian coast. Now, today we will learn about revolution in political sphere. Revolution means change in ways of thinking and behaving. Revolution means change in ways of thinking and behaving. Just note down it because it will come again and again. So better to understand this change in way of thinking and behaving. And see friends, in the early stage of beginning of modern period means 13 to middle of the 17th century, and in the 13th and 14th century, this is known as the early stage of beginning of modern period. And in these centuries, in the European countries, many political changes will happen or took place. Due to the various revolutionary events during 18th as well as 19th century, this period is known as the Age of Revolution, 18th and 19th century. Many of the revolutionary activities will happen or events took place in this period. So this period is known as the Age of Revolution. Age of Revolution means 18th as well as 19th century, and it is because of the revolutionary activities or revolutionary events took place in this period. So it is known as Age of Revolution. And during this period, there was development of parliamentary democracy in England. Democracy means the government in the people's hand. It is democracy. And during this period, there was the development or the new term of democracy or the parliamentary democracy came into existence in the very first time in England, and there was a change in the form of cabinet system, and there was a change in the form of cabinet system also in the Age of Revolution. The Bill of Rights in 1689, the Bill of Rights, it came into force in the 1689 in America, laid limitations on the power of the king. And because of this particular bill, the Bill of Rights in the year 1689, it put some of the restriction on the king's power, and it gave some limitations on the king power. The sovereignty of parliament was established. What is sovereignty now? It is in our preamble also. Sovereignty means government free from external control. Government free from external control, it is sovereignty. And because of the Bill of Rights in 1689, there were the limitation of the king's power, and the sovereignty parliament was established in European or in America. And later on, the limitations of the king has been reduced. Now, next is your American War of Independence. American War of Independence. Friends, we know America, it is one of the powerful country in the world. Now we know with what is the history of, because before going to learn about the European history, we need to learn about America also. With the background of revolutionary development in Europe, it is equally important to think about the American War of Independence. War of, like we know, England ruled over our country. Like the same, America was also under the rule of other countries. And before going to study about this European history, we need to learn about the American War of Independence. And in this, with the discovery of America, and we know the Christopher Columbus in the year 1492, he find out the way to reach at continent of America. And in this, the imperialist European countries took control of different region of America and established their colonies. Imperialist European countries. Some of the countries, they tried to rule over the American continent also, and they successfully settle in this, and they establish their own colonies. Colonies means what? Colonies means settle as a colony, or countries in the developing world settle as a colony, and they, like we can say the factories, or we can say they were trying to settle their colony in the particular country, that is colonies. England established 13 colonies on the east coast of America. This England, they established their own colonies in our India also. But before that, we learn about the American war only. So this England established 13 colonies. How many? 13 colonies were established by Britishers, or by the Britishers in the east coast of America. Initially, England had nominal domination over these colonies, but initially they established 13 colonies with the permission of the local king, or in the American east coast. But initially they were giving some of the nominal domination over these colonies. Or nominal domination means England had nominal, the kings were ruler, and just the nominal domination were there on these colonies. But later English Parliament laid oppressive restriction and taxes on these. English Parliament, Britishers or English Parliament, they put some of the oppressive means little restrictions and taxes on the American colonies, which was established by the England. In 13 were there, and now this England, or the English Parliament, put the restrictions on them, and they were trying to start their own rule over it, or they were trying to take the more money in the form of tax from the American colonies. And this, the people in America revolted against it. The people of America, they know now that the Britishers, they were trying to make us fool, because they initially they were not taking any of the tax from us, but now they oppressive restrictions are there, or we need to pay the tax, and these colonies are in our land, then why we should give the tax to them? So they started to revolt against them, against war, and they were revolted against it. England declared war to suppress these colonies, and we know the England, they declared war against the peoples, those revolt against this, against the Britishers or against English Parliament, suppress the colonies. American colonies organized the army under the leadership of George Washington. And George Washington, this name is familiar for us. Under the leadership of George Washington, American colonies or American people, they organized the army, and there were the war between British Parliament, or between England and American colonies, and they won against England. This event is known as American War of Independence, and the George Washington's army and the England's army, between them the war was there, and this war was won by American colonies, or by George Washington's army, and this war is known as American War of Independence. A new nation known as the United States of America, with a federal government, written constitution, and based on the principle of democracy, was born. Means here George Washington, England, and the first war of as the American War of Independence, and after this war the new nation known as United States of America, and this American continent, United States, has set up their own government, and they written the constitution and based on the principles of democracy. Means the very oldest democracy was of American democracy, and they became free from the England rules. And the first person who tried for that, that is George Washington. It is about the American War of Independence and the Age of Revolution. Understood?